Remember the talk about the poop hole loophole?
Yes.
Well, people are kind of flipping out about this article that was printed in Teen Vogue.
Teen Vogue about the poop hole loophole?
I saw that stuff also reported in Cosmo, too. They talk a lot about the poop hole loophole in Cosmo.
Yeah, they published a guide to anal sex by a sex educator.
In Teen Vogue?
Teen Vogue, yeah. On how to do it. I mean, they did educate readers on preparation, anatomy, comfort. They did encourage enthusiastic consent and the use of condoms in the article, but there are a lot of people that are flipping out by the fact that they would discuss something like this and kind of plant the seed in teenagers' minds of the poop hole loophole of saying keep your virginity by taking it in the poopa. Come on, kids.
That is so bent and off point. I can't believe that Teen Vogue would put that out there. You know there's girls that are going to pick that up that have no idea about anal sex, that are going to learn about anal sex from Teen Vogue.
Okay.
And then they're going to be like, okay, let's try it.
First of all, if you guys think that they've got any type of morality foresight with all of this stuff, they are a business. They love the fact that it's getting people pissed off. They love the fact because they're not doing anything illegal. They're just promoting or they're just writing shit that they know is going to fire up motherfuckers.
Wow.
Well, of course, there are religious publications that are upset for the encouragement of this. Also, the fact that they were talking about prostate versus non-prostate, because it would do for hetero and homosexual sex for teens. So it wasn't, just including one or the other. And some people also, too, are upset that they were just saying, look, they're basically just making it sound like your body is just a hole to penetrate. And that's pretty much how they were using it.
But
in this.
All that stuff, even the teen ones, it's tabloid stuff. It's what it is. It's tabloid trash.
The hashtag boycott Teen Vogue is out because of said article.
Wow.
I am not at all surprised.
Yeah.
I am. I mean, I would expect that Teen Vogue wouldn't be that sexual.
What are you talking about?
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're right with the way you're thinking, but they don't give a shit. They don't give they're making money, man.
I mean, back in the day, I always had... YM was the magazine. It stood for Young Miss.
Oh, really?
And it was a young girls magazine.
I thought it was Yellow Muffin.
It was for preteens and teen girls. Young Miss, YM magazine. I got it every month. I looked so forward to looking through it. I can't fucking imagine what my mom would have done.
My parents would have lost their mind.
Oh,
If Young
yeah,
Miss
for
magazine
sure.
would have shown up with a how-to step-by-step guide on butt sex, my mom would have flipped out.
Mm-hmm.
I did see one article with a different publication that said, when did doing anal become rounding second base? When is it like the norm? And I'm talking about in a heterosexual relationship where, doing butt stuff right off the bat is so commonplace.
I guess I'm just a fuddy-duddy because I think that butt sex is just so far... It's so far past a home run.
Well, there's a level of progression that you're used to, and it does not involve...
It does not involve things going in my ass. I'm sorry. That is next level.
It's the new thing, baby. Everybody's doing it.
The poop hole loophole.
Yeah.
Just because everybody's doing it doesn't make it right.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
It's a reason it hurts so bad, girls, because you're not supposed to do it.
Well, that's not... I mean, hold on. Take it easy. You're not going to get some people...
I think it's bad for you. A penis is supposed to go in your vagina.
Ugh.
That's the way it was built. A penis is not built for your butt. It's just not. That's supposed to be a place to poop out of.
You're kind of speaking a little out of turn, and I'm not. There's ways to do stuff safely, but to say that it's not meant to do all that, you're getting in a real hairy situation.
Your vagina
there.
is meant to take a penis. That is true. Your butt is meant to poop. Anybody who would like to argue with that.
Well, the Teen Vogue article was hetero and homosexual. I mean, some people didn't like the fact that they kind of phrased it as those with prostates and those without. And they're like, oh, why do we have to differentiate like that? So some people did take a little bit of offense to that. But that was the one thing is they said, hey, look, gay sex, this is a lot of what's happening too. So if you're a teenager and you're having gay sex, here's the same thing.
I'm not talking about men. I'm
No,
talking
I know
about
you're not.
Vaginas versus buttholes.
No, I know.
I'm talking about what I have
I get
on
it.
me.
But here's the thing, though. Everybody is different. Your butthole is different than the girl down the street. Everyone's different, is what I'm saying.
Are we sure about that?
Well,
We may have to
they,
compare.
Are they like snowflakes?
Where's the girl down the street?
Does everybody's butthole look different?
Yeah, I believe it does.
Really?
I just think with anything in life, it's going to be different for
Mine's
every
in a star
individual.
shape. Is yours? Looks like that Play-Doh Fun Factory.
Mine looks like an octopus. What's yours look like?
Diamond. No.
Wouldn't it be kind of neat if it was like a Play-Doh Fun Factory and it came out and like, you could have like star-shaped poo? Ooh, cool.
You can make different shapes.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I have no idea what my butt looks like.
You can make spaghetti poo.
You don't know what your butthole looks like.
I really don't. I can't.
Really?
I couldn't. I don't contort that way. I can't at all get that way. Because of my back.
After we were talking about hemorrhoids the other day
Yeah.
on the radio, I actually went and looked at pictures on Google Images of hemorrhoids, and their buttholes look so different. Like,
That's my point.
some buttholes look horrifying. I am sorry.
Really?
The ones that you
I haven't looked at a lot of buttholes. I'm
Well,
not going to lie to you.
the ones you see on this Google page when you go search for hemorrhoids are horrifying.
Okay. I've seen mine. That's about all I got.
I mean, the hemorrhoid ones clearly are. But even with that, there's levels of hemorrhoids. They're showing you the worst case scenario with the hemorrhoids. I mean, there's all different levels. Like there's different levels of buttholes.
Yeah. Yeah, I like pretty buttholes.
I think some of them are more meaty, meaning like they have more flaps
It's-
around them.
It's
Like,
going to be like everything.
I don't have flaps. Do you have flaps?
Fuck no.
I don't
What?
have flaps.
Butthole flaps?
Some people have like
I
where
didn't
it's
know
like
what that is.
it's like flappy.
I couldn't.
But that's not some kind of medical
The
condition?
part that's supposed to go is like there's like flaps there.
So if you fart, go...
I think it's all possible.
You can tell a person has flappy buttholes because every time they fart, it's like... It'd be like a slow motorboat.
I wonder if we took pictures of all of our buttholes.
Would people be able to tell?
Would
Okay.
people be able to
Let's-
match the buttholes
Let's
to the
put that up on Facebook. See how that goes.
KVJ show member?
We're about to. By the way, we're about to get thrown off of Facebook forever. If we put up butthole pictures,
We're done.
We're done.
I think there's like different shades of buttholes. That's the one thing because, they've done the anal bleaching.
That
was
is
big.
true. I think a lot of it has to do with sometimes your nationality and the color of your nipples. If you have darker nipples, you're going to have a darker bunghole.
It's like people with belly buttons and boobs and nipples. It's gonna be different on everybody. Some are gonna be tight and high, and some are gonna be flappy and wide. Yeah, just the way it goes in the game of buttholes.
Hi, I'm flappy and wide.
Tell us more about the game of buttholes, Jay Bird.
I'm just applying it to just normal things. If you look at everyone's boobs, you're going to have different sized nipples. You're going to have different eyes, a different nose. People react to everything different. So it's just different for everybody, I think. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Gwyneth Paltrow is endorsing the butt sex too. So that's what I'm saying. It's just this big thing.
She is?
She said in her Goop blog that it's practically standard in the modern bedroom repertoire.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So apparently Gwyneth Paltrow likes it in the ass.
It's standard?
Look, not for you. Clearly, it's not for you. But
I guess I'm just a fuddy-duddy.
no one's saying that. No one. Annoying. Fuddy-duddy, no. So if Panda wanted to explore this, you're out?
I don't think he would because
That's not the question.
he's mentioned before that he thinks it's gross.
But
I don't think he would want to do that.
if he did, are you down? Are you down with the brown?
I'm not going to be excited about it, but if he needs it, I would try it, but I don't know. Jay Bird.
Look, I don't care what you do.
Have you done that?
Kevin, let's change the subject here. Come on.
Well, you're out there in the game.
I-
You're
I-
in the woods.
I'm
you're,
not
You're in
doing-
the jungle.
I am not in the jungle. I am.
Well, we do know the hashtag butt play Pennington.
I'm talking about like what Gwyneth Paltrow just said. In the modern realm of the bedroom.
Here's
You're
my
the only one having modern sex.
No, I'm not
having married sex, which is boring. Kevin just has no sex.
I'm not sleeping with anybody.
But when you were,
If my whole thing is if I'm with somebody and I really, really care about them and like them, if they're into something that's what they're into, I'm gonna do it with them. If barring over the top weird stuff.
How many girls?
I'm not answering any of that shit. Get out of here, Kevin. Please take over the conversation.
She did go on with a expert, apparently, that she had on her blog, saying that this is something, if you're talking about teenagers, this needs to be put off. There's a lot of other things about reproductive sex that need to take precedence, and this is not like something that you should either be, one, pushing on your teenager or really having a conversation with your teenager about. That is at least according to the expert that apparently she had on her blog.
It just seems like so next level, Gwyneth.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like, okay, are we just from a different era?
Yeah, am I just a stick in the mud?
Yeah.
You're definitely
With
not.
no stick in my butt.
Yeah, you're not a stick in the ass, that's for sure.
Yeah, stick in that mud.
No, you guys are just by talking with you, both of you guys seem like it's not a slight, but you guys seem a little bit more vanilla with your sex. You
I'm
guys
traditional.
You're very traditional. You guys are not kinky. When I hear you guys talk about sex, kinky is the least thing I think about.
No.
It's just not into you. But for people that do that stuff, when they hear you guys talk about, does everyone? They're like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? This is not just something that came up in the 2000s. People have been doing this kind of acts since the beginning of time. Guy, girl, guy, all of that. Just you're not into it, so you don't know of it.
If you slept with 10 girls, out of that 10, how many would suggest butt sex?
I mean, that's a loaded question.
Loaded butt.
It's going to be different. It's going to be different for every girl. Do I have the stats on that? I would say out of
modern day people out there dating now.
I would say it's half and half.
Really?
I would say it's half and half. That
half the girls want to have butt sex.
No, I'm not saying that they want. I think that they would want to experience it at
Man,
least.
I thought you would say like 10% maybe.
Nah, I think that's a way low number. I'm just being honest.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You're opening my eyes, my big brown eyes.
But here's the thing: the people who don't doing any of that stuff, they are so vocal, like you guys are. What the? I'm a funny. You're putting it where that's, and you'll get comments on that. You'll get people that will, without a doubt, support you, but they are like you. They probably don't do. And it's also another thing. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. There's certain things I don't like with sex that a lot of other people like. Missionary to me is the worst.
Really?
I don't. That's my least favorite sex position, but I know that's big for a lot of people. So it's just really what you like.
What's your favorite?
Probably doggy.
Doggy.
Yeah, doggy or reverse if you want the reverse cowgirl or doggy, or probably my two. And I like the girl on top.
Okay. Girl on top, but reverse better or facing you better?
I mean, they're both pretty fucking awesome.
Not gonna lie.
It's just we're all different, and we all have different things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not into that, whatever it is, it's just like anything in life. If you're not into something, you don't know that much about it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm learning.
But something to know.
Half and half, Kevin. Half the girls out there, he's saying.
I just and that's not even with my own experience. That's me talking to my friends, me just reading up on stuff, having conversations.
It's just your guesstimation.
And I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but
I thought it would be 1 out of 10.
No.
He's saying it's half.
That is
5 out of 10.
That is severely low. 1 out of 10. Maybe it's not 5, but it's definitely not 1.
Yeah, but it's just kind of the validation on what you were saying about the poophole loophole, that it's something that it's in that arena of the teenage mindset. If
People
it's in their magazines.
Well,
yeah.
people are talking about it, and that's just it, Kev. It's out there. So to act like that magazine published that and kids are just now finding out about anal sex, you're living in La La Land.
La La Land, the musical about butt sex. Got another email from Tim in Pompano Beach. He very much liked seeing Jaybird naked, exposing his dad bod today.
Wow.
Did he say dad bod?
Yeah.
Dad bod without any kids.
He said, Jason, keep the full bush. Don't let Virginia kid you about it. Just wanted to give you some love since I'm always commenting about Kevin's body. Thanks for making my mornings more enjoyable. Also want to make a brief comment about the guy who called in about being creeped out that an older unmarried man was changing his daughter's diaper. My niece, goddaughter, gave birth to a baby boy 2 years ago, and when my husband and I went to meet the baby, there was never an issue or even a mention of us not being able to change his diapers. I find that guy this morning to be a racist in so many ways that it almost made me want to jump through the radio and punch him right in the head.
Racist or bigot?
I don't think racist is
or
the
bigot.
right word.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, I don't know what inferences he was making about the uncle being unmarried in his 40s. Well, actually, I do, but in today's world, in my opinion, totally unfounded. Yeah, I think Tim saw that he was making some inferences that he was gay, possibly.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I took it more. He did mean something. I mean, I don't think he mentioned it without it.
He was single without kids.
Yeah.
And I understand where he's coming from, because if you don't have kids, how do you even know how to change a diaper, much less want to do it?
But
I'm single with no kids.
Yeah,
how do I
in
know
his
how to
40s.
change a diaper?
I
do I know? Because someone taught me that.
I felt like he was trying to throw shade that this guy was a little shady.
Yeah.
Right.
That, okay,
Shady.
I barely know him.
Yes,
he's
gay,
40,
no.
he's single, and he lives in damn Phoenix.
Well, the reason I get why people are going to protect their kids and why they'd be uneasy with someone they've never met changing their kid. My whole thing is, because someone's in their 40s, because they're single and they help change a kid, that does not make them weird. Now, do I think there's pedophiles out there that would love that opportunity? Of course there is. But not everyone that wants to change a kid that's single, that's a dude, is up to no good.
But if you've got a kid, it's your job to protect them. And if you see that scenario playing out, you don't know where somebody's heart is.
Yeah.
You don't know why this single guy with no kids.
But to say
nothing
that
about him being gay, nothing about him being
that's different. All of
unexposed, because he has no kids of his own, and because he's never really been
That's not how it went down on the
changing
air.
a lot of diapers.
That's not how it went down on the air at all.
That's what's weird to me.
No, it went down on the air this way. If you're single in your 40s and you're a guy and you want to change a baby that's not yours, that's weird, that's creepy, and I do not agree with that, because I've changed babies before. You think, I know you say you know me, but to throw that
It makes
stigma.
a big difference that I know you.
But
it makes a massive difference.
But that's not what was said on the air. On the air,
On the
was,
air, she didn't know him.
No,
And he
no.
didn't know him.
It-
He didn't know the relative, and that's why he was so freaked out by
But
it.
the vibe on the air was, if you're single, a dude in your 40s with no kids, it's creepy, it's wrong to want to change a baby.
And
if you're a stranger, yes.
He's not a stranger.
But the dude didn't know him.
The white-
He
it's-
met him twice.
But to call him again, to say he's a stranger makes the audience believe.
is.
Hold on, it makes the audience believe.
It's not familiar
that this
to him.
guy
he's not familiar.
He's the wife's. He's related to, so he's not
Yeah.
a stranger.
He is a stranger to the
To
man,
the-
to the husband, to
But-
the father of that baby girl.
Okay, this is semantics
He doesn't
now.
know
Yeah.
that
This
dude.
is semantics.
It's familiar. What and and I'm here trying to interpret the word racist and what he meant. I'm trying to
it's
put in another
not
word.
racist.
I think he meant
no.
bigot.
I think he was trying to infer that maybe this guy that we talked to today on the KVJ court was trying to say this guy was obviously gay. But I think if we took the filters on and, if he were saying that he would be gay, that you'd probably be more comfortable if he were a gay uncle changing because it was his daughter's diaper. I think you would be more creeped out if the
I
guy
didn't think
were
about
straight.
it like that. You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
If
If
I knew he was a gay man changing my daughter's diaper, yeah.
Then you feel better about it than if he's a straight. So that's where I'm just trying to say with Tim, if that's what you were trying to say.
You're wrong.
Well, that's not how I would take it.
No, I don't think anybody meant
That
the
wasn't
guy
my
was
impression
a
of
gay guy. I don't think that ever was inferred.
Yeah, it wasn't my impression.
I-
He was just trying to paint him as a person. He's like, I'm unfamiliar with him. He could be shady looking at some of the specifics. Why doesn't he have kids? Why is he single?
Look.
Why does he match the whole profile of
But
Jay
at the
Bird?
end of the day, every parent gets to make their own decisions about how they protect their kid. And nobody can tell a parent that they're
No.
being too protective.
No one's saying that. No one at all.
If the dad wants to be overprotective, let him be.
No one is saying that. It's the conversation we had about people who are single in their 40s that are dudes, that it's creepy and wrong to change a kid. Now, I don't know how many
Sorry.
more times I can say that.
We are just having to disagree then because.
So you think everyone? So
If I don't know them, yes.
You're weird.
If I don't know them and they want to change my baby daughter, fuck them. They're weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy's technically blood related to that daughter.
He don't know him. He's met him twice.
I can't.
He doesn't know his
All
motives.
right. We've really talked about this for 30 minutes. And
Well, you're wrong. You've been wrong for 30 minutes.
That's fine. I'll
So the thing is just having some familiarity with who's changing your child's diaper on many different fronts, I think is your
Thank you,
statement,
Kevin,
I believe.
for trying to be the voice of calm.
We're all weird people that don't have kids.
Nick in Alabama said Jaybird's a dipshit. He said, I'm hearing this whole thing about cheating, and I can't believe that Jaybird thinks that sending a picture of your dick is cheating. Then the very next time he's in a relationship, he better not look at, talk to, or think another woman is hot.
That's so wrong. What are you talking? I hate when people argue shit that doesn't even make any sense.
I mean, everybody knows when a man thinks another girl is hot, he automatically thinks, would he hit that or not? And under his rules, that thought makes him a cheater.
No, it's not what I said. Can I see that email when you're done with that, please?
Absolutely siding with my girl Vicious V on this one.
Whoop,
Can I
whoop.
see the email?
He might lose it.
So stupid. Okay, dude, get married, send your dick pic to another woman, see how that goes, fuckface. He called me dipshit, shots fired.
Jaybird is a complete and total fuckface asshole.
Give me that
Did it
email.
really say that?
Give me that email, Kevin.
Another
Jaybird
one?
is one stupid motherfucker.
I think Kevin's messing with you.
That's whatever. They're probably right, to be quite honest with you. I talk too much.
Here's one. Jaybird, shut the fuck up. Boy, you got a stack of them here today. I mean, my gosh, it's just so many. We
It's
just don't
nice to not be the most hated person in the
have
segment.
to cut these down. We just don't have enough time here.
Jason,
today.
you don't have kids. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Jason, you don't have kids. Shut up. Yeah. God. Why is Jason over 40, single and alone? Is he gay or just creepy? That's.
Is that really someone said that? Or is that you riffing? That's real hurtful. Goodness.
I don't know what's real anymore. Are these real?
Fuck all y'all. The emails.
Jeff, throw
fuck
'em all
you
away.
guys. Fuck you all.
just a blanket.
yeah, everybody. Kiss
Just
my
a quick blanket to
yeah.
everyone.
Kiss
Fuck
my,
'em.
Yeah, kiss my fat Italian ass. I don't give a shit anymore.
Well, let's bring it down to less confrontational.
All right.
Unless you get
Yes.
upset about how chocolate from other countries is better than in America.
Shit that, man.
No, chocolate from other countries is better than America.
I think we're going to probably agree on that if you've had it. Yeah, it is.
If you've had it,
Mm-hmm.
and which I hadn't had it before until we had a lovely KVJ Nationer send us a bunch.
But I think we're getting it. And we're getting better chocolate. We're starting to get that level here.
there are places you can go
Yeah.
in the U.S. for fine chocolate. I mean, we're lucky enough to have a place like Hoffman's.
Yeah, right.
I go there
you
all
go.
the time, and they do beautiful local work, and they make delicious stuff. Go up to the case and get it fresh out of the case. Get a little box, a half-pound, quarter-pound box. You can customize what you want. They have beautiful stuff. Chocolate-covered pretzels that will blow your dick off. I mean, they are good. They are really good.
That'd be so alarming.
It is a very vulgar podcast.
Opposites. Dicks are just flying into the wall.
Been a lot of swear.
There's a lot of dicks on the wall at Hoffman's.
Keep this podcast real low today. There's a lot of F-bombs being thrown.
I think the one thing that America is doing is I think that they're catching up to the artisan world.
Yes.
We used to be all about processed food and eating a ton of it. Now I think that we're eating less food that is richer and more delicious, and Europe has been doing that for quite some time.
What does that mean? What artisan mean?
Artisan means that there's a little bit more care going into the making of it, that better ingredients are being used. It is more fatty and it is more rich, but there's less processing that goes into it. We used to be worried back in the 90s especially of, oh, well, it doesn't have any fat in it. Let me gobble up a shit ton of it. And it turned out you were putting on weight. You couldn't figure out why when you ate 10 boxes of Snack Wells, with zero fat in them, you're actually putting on weight.
And two, it's about money in America. I think that America, and especially the processing companies, the big companies, figured out they could save money by putting these fillers and this bullshit ingredient stuff in our foods.
Now we're hip to the game.
It's less expensive for them to produce, and they can make more of it cheaper, and they charge you more for the product. Think about how the price of everything has gone up, but the quality has gone down. We have been stupid consumers for the past couple of decades, and people are waking up.
Yeah.
I've noticed artisan is on everything now. It really is.
It's a catch word, and you got to watch because
You really got to watch.
they will put it on anything when it's really not. But the things that you're noticing is, and Europe has had a lot of this stuff for a while. We're getting better with our chocolate. This is the one topic that we're on. Better with our coffee. I know the beer stuff is getting better. I remember when I was in high school, we would have exchange students coming from Belgium and whatnot, and they would always bring or talk about these fruit beers and have them brought. And that's a lot of the stuff that at our craft beer fest that you're seeing now that we're making.
The good stuff.
They've been doing it for a lot longer. I mean, they've probably been doing it forever. And so now we're just getting caught up in that realm. But you're noticing it in anything from pizzas to chocolates to coffee to wine. And here we are in this kind of realm. And so, yeah, that's the thing. And what Lily's pointing out is that Haribo, even the gummy candies, are better. The ones in Germany are so much better than the ones we have in the States.
I've heard that.
They're more flavorful. They got a better texture. I have some coworkers from Germany, and when they go home, they always bring home bags of candies for us. Kevin, you should grab them for the Queen. You can find them online at Amazon.
They just care about quality.
Yeah.
And all that Americans...
They don't care about a ton of it. They just want a few and have it be really good.
Right. Mm-hmm. We're more about, making more money, making more product, bigger, better. Bigger's not better.
That's how we do it here in the States.
And it's sad.
With everything, not just food. Just take over, bigger, better, stronger.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Melissa and Ryan sent us an email, and over the 4th of July weekend, she said, my boyfriend and I, we re-celebrated my birthday. Now, during my real birthday, my boyfriend and I drove about 5 hours across to Naples to indulge in a staycation and ended up getting sick with the flu.
Oh, that sucks.
And the next day, he was so sick we had to drive all the way home.
Oh.
So we had a redo. So 4th of July weekend, we headed to Bud's Chicken and Seafood on the way over to Singer Island.
Nice.
My boyfriend was so impressed with how good the food was, especially the corn fritters and the fried shrimp. For fun, we ended up trying all the different sauces, and we both voted that the bird sauce was our favorite.
Nice. We had some this morning. Me and Jay Bird were having it.
Had a ton of it.
It was so good.
To continue on our KVJ landmark adventure, we hit up Camille's Pizza for our Saturday night dinner on the town.
I mean, they did the tour.
I'm anxious to see what they said about Camille's.
We had such a good time, and it was super fun to see Jaybird's favorite spots. Thanks for the great suggestions, Jaybird.
Oh, that's all. That's really fun. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
There you go. So they did a KVJ landmark weekend. Places that we talk about, they went and checked it out. So Melissa and Ryan, thank you for that.
That is cool.
Look at you shaping people's weekends and their restaurant choices. That's a powerful position.
I've been going to Camille's a lot. I've been going a lot.
Was that the pizza that you tweeted out the other night?
That was the pizza that I tweeted out the other night. I couldn't sleep, and then the best thing to not to cure insomnia is eat pizza and then try to go to bed.
Yeah, right. Seems like a good plan.
So it just lays right on your heart.
Talking about the local landmarks on Saturday, Testa's on Palm Beach closes its doors for the very last time.
Wow, that's crazy.
That thing's been open since what? Since I think the 30s, the 20s or 30s, something like that?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Operated since 1947.
Testa's?
Testa's.
Is that Palm Beach?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's why I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's Palm Beach Island.
Oh, shit. I don't even allowed on the island, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, your truck should definitely be stopped at the bridge.
There was a talk ever since the donkey stunt that I'm really not welcome at the island.
I see the cop that stopped you all the time. She works out on my gym.
She's nice.
She's awesome.
I'm not talking about her.
Yeah.
She's good looking, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, 9 o'clock Saturday night, they closed down for the very last time. It's gone. Nick and Johnny's is going to be gone, and they're doing some construction there, so they're taking all that out.
I wonder what they're going to put there. They're going to put something there.
They are. They've got 6 two-story buildings that are going to be put in there. It's going to be a mix of high-end, like condos, and then they're also going to have like some restaurant stuff like that, and there's going to be underground parking, I believe, as well.
Underground parking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 6 two-floor buildings include a new restaurant, shops, and 6 luxury condos with underground parking accessible from Sunset Avenue.
Huh.
It's going to take about 33 months to complete. So there you go. It's going to be starting here
Interesting.
pretty soon. So Landmark gone. Got to say what up to Matt D in Fort Pierce. Thank you so much for listening. We love whenever you can use this podcast to bring you out of a funk. He said, my best friend died this past Friday from a heroin overdose at the age of 39. And I've been listening to the podcast to get my mind off the bad funk. And so we are happy that we can be there for you for that. So
Sorry to hear that. That's tough, man.
That is very tough. So we're glad that you can listen to talk about teen anal sex and laugh along with it.
What a podcast.
Didn't sound right, did it?
No.
It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, today we talked about teen anal sex. What?
There was a lot of butt talk. There was a lot of
What?
Then we fought for 30 minutes.
diaper talk. It was just a
Gosh,
lot.
what
I'm so
the
tired.
hell? Gosh, what is going on? Jeez. Gotta get out of here.
Educational, though. Can't say it wasn't.
That was eye-opening, if nothing else. Eye-opening. Hey, tomorrow I'm excited. Oh, Virginia's not going to be here. She's heading off to Buffalo.
Is that why you're excited?
Hey, I'm excited.
No.
Virginia's not going to be here. Cut audio.
Yeah.
I know how Jason feels, and that pretty much is his sentiment.
Well, that
but
was the wrong time to stop that sentence.
You too, Kevin?
No,
Yeah.
I need you. Kevin doesn't fight with me. You are
I
going to
don't.
argue. Like,
No.
I try to like have digs.
Show's
and-
really peaceful when you're not here.
I try to
yeah.
get to him and Denny's.
Yeah.
I'm not getting.
that sounds lame.
There'll be no
It
heat.
is.
You're right.
It
There'll be
is.
no heat.
There's going to be a lacking edge the next couple of shows.
The bird said
Yeah.
he wanted to do the dirt of the day.
Yeah.
Kevin won't let
and,
me.
well, I said I'd write it for him. I'll dumb it down and write it.
All right.
If you want.
You're going to put in big block letters, is that
I'll
what you're
put it in
saying?
simple sentences. No more than 5 words.
I said it earlier. You guys go fuck yourself.
Did you get it all in? No, you're going to miss Due South tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
I thought that was today. I thought that was on a Thursday.
No, it's tomorrow on a Friday.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Are they bringing all the good stuff, that honey wheat?
Gosh, I hope so. I don't know what they're going to bring.
Will you, if they bring that honey wheat, will you save me one?
Yeah, if they bring like it
Extra.
in the cans, yeah.
If they bring extra cans, save me one.
You know the rule. Not here, no beer. Oh.
Oh. But you know what? Tomorrow, my trainer's out of town, so I don't have the gym. I have to go rushing off.
Drinking podcast.
I don't know, maybe.
You guys usually do this when I'm away.
No.
We don't intend to. That's what I'm saying. It sucks that you're not here.
I know.
But
Because
it's
it's
working
rare.
out that way. You
It's
should do it.
Well, it's rare that we got a brewery coming in, and I don't have to necessarily run off to the gym. Like I feel too guilty. I can never cancel on my trainer unless it's a real legit deal. But
the stars are lining up
He
for
ain't
you
here.
to drink.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, Brock. No, we are gonna get into it. Oh yeah.
it could be bad.
It's not gonna be good.
If you need me, call me, but I think you'll be fine.
I think you should blow off your trip and stay here for the beer podcast.
Panda would cry. It's
All
a trip
right,
to
all right.
Buffalo. He's from Buffalo.
All right, so you ready to do this tomorrow then?
It's
Yeah. All right.
there's a
got it.
chance. I'll say that it's a lot more likely tomorrow than it's been in a long time. So
If you don't,
If you don't, I mean, you're a giant vagina. You have free beer.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not here to keep you in check.
he doesn't. Those threats do nothing to him.
Yeah.
I call him out all the time. It's like, yeah, you're right. I blame. And it sucks because you can't fight with someone who doesn't fight back. That's why tomorrow, no edge.
No edge tomorrow.
No
you're right.
edge.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks promising. So there you go. Hey, make sure you join us because coming up next Saturday, we're going to be at the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be all the great breweries from South Florida, the best in the nation, are going to be there as well. Nothing but great beer, and it's only $45. I mean, I look at what I spent last Saturday going out and beer hopping and having some cocktails, and I
It was
spent.
way more than 45.
It was. Yeah.
I would like to challenge some KVJ Nationers out there, the real diehards that will come out Friday and Saturday. 'Cause isn't our weekend back to back? It's Blue Martini, then the Beer
Yeah.
Fest.
See if you
Friday-
can see if you can hang with us.
Yeah.
Friday in Boca at Blue Martini, and then Saturday at Beer Fest, and then Double D's. We should give a special award
I agree,
to
man.
anybody who will do all three and drink at all
The
three.
Die Hard Award, we should reward people for that.
Okay.
Yeah, we will be handing out Die Hard awards at Double D's if you're there for all three.
It's
Okay.
the Iron Man / Woman Award.
It is.
Who's got that stamina?
You're a true partier, a true drinker. You deserve to be given accolades.
I mean, you don't even have to go crazy with the drinking if you don't want to. You just come out with us and have fun. Get
Show
weird.
up. Yeah. Have some fun.
I love it.
All right, y'all. You guys have a fantastic day. We will talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.